right, man. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all infinite honors, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Harakwakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. And to the other Akim out here pushing this truth into the four winds, keep pushing, Akim. We almost out of here, man. Okay? Now, the Spirit put me on it to go into current events. Current events that are recently current that was previously prophecy. And I want to talk about food. Okay? Let's talk about food. We're in a time of inflation. We're entering a time of hyperinflation. Okay? You haven't seen a hyper yet, but you've seen the inflation. You go to the store, the cheap food is no longer cheap. The fast food is no longer cheap, and it ain't even fast no more. Okay? These things were prophesied yesterday, 2,000 years ago. Let's get it. Revelation 6 and 5. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see not that thou hurt the oil in the wine. So a penny, it represented a day's pay. So what would you think is the day's pay in America? Let's just say between $100 and $200. All right? So what they're saying is, it's going to take your whole paycheck for one meal. For one meal. We haven't gotten there yet. We're seeing the birth pains and we're seeing the infancy stages of what's to come. I'm talking about the believers. But you non-believers have to see what's going on in this stage, and you have to see what's going to happen in the latter. And we're here for the ones that know this sheep's voice but still hasn't awakened. All right? Hyperinflation is on the move. You're complaining about your prices today, just wait until tomorrow. Wait until tomorrow, bro. I'm telling you. And when I say tomorrow, I'm talking about the future. Things are not going to get better. They're only prophesied to get worse. Now, you can run around here just because you still have your checking account and your banking account, like everything is all gravy and like everything is the way that it used to be. The world has changed. Times have changed. They'll never go back because the Lord has started to judge this place. And he's doing it incrementally because this place is not the only place that's getting judged. This place is just the worst place that's getting judged. The world as a whole is being judged. Jacob's trouble has started in other places. And it's coming. It's coming here. Just keep on living the life that you live in and see if it don't hit you. It's coming to your front doorstep, bruh. This is Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the hardiness of the terrible. That arrogancy, that's that American spirit. That's the police. That's the judges. That's the lawyers. That's the financiers. And guess who else arrogant? Niggas. Niggas that's on welfare is arrogant these days. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Why is a man not precious as fine gold in the times we're living in? Because the testosterone and the things that make us a man It's frowned upon in this place. It's not needed in this place. The same way a soldier is not needed when it's a time of peace. Okay? But a man is going to be a man wherever he goes, wherever he steps, no matter what time period we in. But we're not stupid. You understand? We're not going to go running into trouble. We're waiting on the Lord. And at the time to be a man and the time to be a soldier is fastly and fastly approaching. And you just don't get it and you don't understand it. Let me read this again. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Only a man can protect a woman and a child from another man. Men are predators at the end of the day when you don't have an up and running society. Predators are not about to attack prey that could potentially give it a mortal injury. If a man is looking to go and prey upon something or someone, it's going to be the weak. Just like lions, tigers, and bears do. That don't make them a coward. It makes them calculated. Let me give you a real life example. When the lights go off, I didn't say if, when the lights go out, and you have people in your neighborhood, and you know who lives in what house, the first house that man is going to go spoil in the name of feeding his family or feeding his belly are female inhabited houses because they're weak and they can't protect themselves without 911. A female with a gun is not as dangerous as a man with a knife. Females with guns get guns taken away from them, man. Okay? We are not the same. We are not the same. And the fact that we have to argue, debate, and come and teach and preach the fact that we are not the same, it lets you know how far gone the world as a whole has become. And it's really Babylon, America. But what America does, the rest of the world follows because the rest of the world are money holes. They chase money. Money is the thing that makes these people be subjected to the things that you hear about in the Diddy trials. His assistant say she was raped. Why you didn't go tell? He can ruin my career. Okay. So you love money more than you love your body. You love money more than you love morality. The reason that these other nations do the things that Esau tells them to do, the so-called white man, is because of money and power. But at this point of history, it goes to money. Ain't no man in his right mind giving away his money without stipulations being attached. You understand me? Those relief funds that's going to these other different nations, it's stipulations with that money that you don't know about. When these Christian pastors and these Christian churches, when they get these different 501c3 deals, they have strings attached to that money. And let me get even more simple. You, regular man, when you get that woman that money, you're planting a seed. And you're waiting on your yield. Okay? Don't take everybody's money. Don't love money. If you don't love money, they can't control you, bro. If you don't love money, they won't have power over you. The reason that they're able to wield so much power in these days and so much influence is because of money. Understand this. When people come out and they be who they are, away from their job, off the clock, they can still lose their job, aka their money. The prophets, we don't care because we know what money is. We know why money was created. It's a controlling mechanism, and you can't control us. Our money is different because there is money with what we do, but you can't see it. Hell, I can't see it, but I can feel it. I'm working for a penny that I haven't received, and I need that. And that's basically going into, we are working so that we're on the positive side of judgment, and so that when the Lord returns, when he's giving everybody else their paychecks, judgment, we're on his side, and we're not on the side that's going to be destroyed. Now, I opened up with Revelation, the 6th chapter, going into hyperinflation as dealing with food. People are not going to be able to afford food. Food is something called a necessity. If you ask me, food is more important than shelter. And shelter is clearly a necessity. So what's going to happen when the food is too expensive to purchase? What's going to happen when the food becomes too scarce to purchase, even if you're able to purchase? What is your common man going to do? First off, your common man is carnal. He doesn't understand spirituality. He doesn't understand anything other than what he can see, feel, touch, or fuck, or kill. All right? When he gets to the point to where his green back doesn't work, he's going to pick up his knife, he's going to pick up his gun, he's going to use his brain, and he's going to create traps, and he's going to become a predator. And he's going to kill you in the name of food. Whether you believe it or not, your neighbor of 30 years is going to slay you down for a box of cereal, for a bag of seeds, for this and what and for that. But what if you already know the script? What if you know what's going to happen already? He has no power over you. Just like cancel culture has no power over us. You can't cancel us because we're not part of you. I was talking to my biological mother yesterday, and she was just basically talking to me about the system and things of that nature. You know? Talking about politics or whatnot. And I tried to explain to her I don't care about politics because I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm waiting for my Lord to crack the skies and to come pull me out of this place and send me back home where I belong. I don't have a fight in this, I don't have a dog in this fight. Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Libertarian, these things mean nothing to me because these are people that's trying to change the system to make their life better. This system, to me, can't be changed. It can only be destroyed. Not by me and not by my fleshy brothers. And when I say my fleshy brothers, not by my brothers according to the flesh. We're not gonna pick up and take up arms. We're gonna wait on our daddy. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Let's get a precept on that. One minute. This is Luke 12 and 36. And ye yourselves, like unto men that wait for their Lord, when he return from the wedding, that when he cometh knocking, that they may open unto him immediately. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you, that he shall gird himself and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them. The Lord is going to deliver us, because we didn't pick up no guns, we didn't pick up no knives, we didn't plot against this government, we didn't try to do nothing physically to take this government down. We waited on him to come and destroy this place. We waited on him to come and flip this place upside down. All we did was get on our knees and prayed for it to speed up. We're going to be rewarded for that, you know, for following the rules. And this is what we've been doing. Acts 20 and 19. Serving the Lord with all humility of mind, and with many tears and temptations, which befell me by lying in wait of the Jews. We waiting, bro. And we crying. Older brothers, I'm pretty sure their tears done dried up, but we crying, god damn it. Even if it's not physically crying, we crying and we mourning. I'm crying right now. I hate being here, bro. I hate this fucking place. I hate the rules. I hate the laws. I hate the vibration. I hate the spirit. I hate the dress. I hate the food. I hate the air. We waiting, bro. The water poison. It's full of chlorine. If you really test it, it's full of pharmaceutical drugs. The air poison. The next pandemic gonna be airborne probably, bruh. The ground poison. We wanna get the fuck up out of here, bruh. You see all these videos showing how disgusting the food is, how fake the food is, how much parasites is in the food? It was in the Bible first. TikTok, you late, bitch. One minute. Fucked up, but here go the scripture right here, bro. This is Ezekiel 4 and 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them, So we know that we know that Israel has been spread throughout the four winds, and we live amongst the Gentile nations. We're slaves. We don't have a home to go back to, okay? Because bastards are dwelling in Ashdod. So listen, the scriptures is telling you that the bread is defiled. Stuff that we look at the packages and we think we eating clean food, man, we eat pork too. We drink pork too. We eat all kind of shits that goes against the diet, bruh. Because when we read the packages, it's not included. Let me tell you something else we've been eating. Human flesh. When we go to the, and there's nothing you can do to get around it. But that's what grace and mercy comes in at. Grace and mercy don't come in at, hey man, Lord, hey, my nerves bad, man. I gotta roll up this blunt, bro. I gotta smoke. That's not grace and mercy. That's niggerdom. Grace and mercy comes in the things that you have no power over, bro. Like going to the gas station and opening that door, and 5 minutes earlier, a woman on her period came and opened that door. Or going back into the mixed fabrics and things of that nature. And food that's mislabeled to purposely mislead you. Toothpaste. And I don't use toothpaste no more. Anything that he gets you to use on a daily basis, he has fucking destroyed it, and he has definitely made it to where it works against you. I don't use toothpaste. Okay? If you ever heard of a clove, which is an herb, grind it down. Use that to clean your teeth with a toothbrush. Use baking soda to clean it with a toothbrush. Hell, use apple cider vinegar with a toothbrush. And I'm gonna just say, whatever you use, at the end, use baking soda. Because everything other than baking soda, your teeth is gonna be clean as hell, but they're gonna be stained. So make sure you use baking soda with your oral health. All right? And baking soda is in the Bible also. It just has another name, bro. This ain't nothing new. The scriptures say ain't nothing new under the sun. Electricity ain't new. Technology not new. Talking about when certain things happen, we're gonna be back in the Stone Age. You can't even motherfucking explain how the Stone Age buildings were built. Fuck you talking about, bruh? Fuck out of here. And we're supposed to come and expose this truth and expose these lies. I just read earlier where it said, basically, wait on the Lord and be on your and watch. This is how you watch. Ezekiel 3:16, and it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the Lord power came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made them a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So I'm supposed to tell my people, hey man, you're going off, bro. You can't have sex with another man's woman. Hey bro, you can't eat that shrimp, you can't eat that pork. You gotta follow the Levitical laws. Okay? Hip hop is not our culture, don't claim that shit. Don't go out and vote for no goddamn body because you can't put a king over Israel. Pontius Pilate wasn't our king. That was our slave owner. That was our slave master. Donald Trump is not our king. Why you think we don't vote? Come on, bruh. The Lord gonna test you too. The Lord gonna see if you about what you be talking about. He's gonna put your ass on the highways, man. He's gonna have your people that you grew up with and people that you care what think about you around and see. I remember last week I was telling you about how I ran into somebody I grew up with the week before last. They behind me shooting some kind of music video, man. I know who I serve. I'm Yahweh Shem Yahweh shout out. I don't care about what no shaved face Negro thinks about me, bruh. I'm gonna teach, man. I'm gonna earn my penny just like he earning his thousands. Of fake money. Of fiat money. My penny ain't going nowhere. You understand me? Let's get that precept. Basically, our salvation is likened to a day's work, a penny, bro. Now, we'll go to Matthew the 20th, but I'm not going to go, do it and whatnot. Just keep on, teaching and keep on going. Now, we started off talking about basically food and what happens when people don't eat. Food is the basis and the most necessary thing that you need, really water. But we're going to categorize those things together because they're going to leave together, all right? And they're going to be available together. So let's deal. Second Ezra 15 and 19. Huh? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, a gun, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So, people are not going to be able to even buy food, even if they had the money to buy it. And it also brought in another variable, tribulation. So starvation, lack of food, lack of water is going to be associated with political chaos, religious chaos, and just chaos in general. It's a smorgasbord of judgment coming upon America, man. America is going to be judged way worse than any other place because they did the most, because they have the most Israelite blood on their hand, and because this is the seat of Satan. This is the seat of Satan. America, and I say Italy, bruh. And if you want to really deal with the three unclean spirits, America, Italy, and Britain. Huh? Now let me go up. Let me go up. Just to give you a picture of what's going to happen. And it's bigger than food, but food is going to be a major playing component because if you don't have food, you're going to lose your mind. You're going to lose your morals. You're going to lose your wits. 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and with swords in their hands. So the protests are going to come back. But people are going to be shooting. People are going to be killing. And people are going to be solving their alts with death. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. It's coming. It's coming. Prayerfully 2025. All of these laughters is burning my ears up. It's going to turn into sorrow, bruh. I'm about to stop what I'm reading, bruh. And I'm going to go to another scripture. Isaiah 65, bruh. Let's start at 12. Isaiah 65 and 12. And this is to everybody that disregarded the message of the prophets, including our mothers, our women, and our children. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called via the prophets, you did not answer. When I spake via the prophets, you did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Now, this is a power flip, okay? This is the Lord taking the curses off of the prophets, believing them on the 2/3, and putting it on to the rest of the world. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice. Just like they back there rejoicing, bro. We're going to be rejoicing. We done already started rejoicing because we can see the things that's happening. But we just not full-blown rejoicing because the system is still up and running. My servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Now, as they in the process of rejoicing, I'm not ashamed. I'm just mad and I'm just tired of this place, of this system. Not of no low-level niggas that have no power, that have no home to run back to. But I'm upset about the system that gives them the galls to come out here and be proud and at the bottom of the fucking barrel. Okay? It's coming to an end. I'm looking at a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. She got on a silk sundress. I mean, you can see everything. It's nothing to lead to the imagination, but I'm just telling you, she's shaped beautifully and she looks good. And she's with another woman. They going together. She's not with a man. Her man is a woman. Individually, I don't care about those people. Fuck them. Fuck them up the wall. But when you look at our nation as a whole, that's what we've become. Because you want it to be something that you're not. Because you wanted to serve another power other than Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And if you don't want him, he don't want you. This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and is talking to our people. And the lust of your father you will do. Esau was the natural homosexual of the world. He is the natural homosexual of the world. He was a murderer from the beginning. Alexander the Great will kill you, and as you're mortally wounded, will come and grape you. And abode not in the truth. Everything that they speak is lies. You can't trust their science. You can't trust their history. You can't trust their food. You can't trust nothing that they do, bro. And abode not in the truth. Because there is no truth in him. Because the truth would show who he is. And before he takes off his mask, he will build a whole web of lies. And then he will entangle the governments of the earth and compel them to lie with him. All in the name of money and power. Let's get that. This is Psalms 83 from the top. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. They came together, and they hate thee, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. So they set together all of the nations and cast their issues and their differences aside just to keep us down. And they also pledged to tell lies to keep us down and have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Our people don't know that we're Israelites. Our people think that we're Africans. Nah. Because no matter where you go, that's what they teach. And that's what I mean when I say Esau brought the other nations into his lies. And they know it. All behind money. That petrodollar and that bang bang. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They agreed to it consciously. They put it in all their books, all their texts. They are confederate against thee. They are one against you, Jake. They are one against me and the teachers and the brothers. They don't care about 2/3. They got you in a bag. They got you where they want you to be, in a servitude base position, separated from your power. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus and God. What the fuck has Jesus done for you? What has God done for you? How is the creator of the universe given a title instead of a name? Can you imagine just Mr. Hey, Mr. Mr. Hey, Mr. No. No. Jehovah Shem Yahweh Shai. God, who you ignorantly call God, his name is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh Shai. You got a proper name, but they don't. And these are the lies that we be telling y'all about. That you eat up every day. And you defend too. You'll defend it with a sword and a bullet. And that's why you're going to receive a sword and a bullet from the Lord and from one another. Oh, y'all gonna kill each other. Ooh, you better believe y'all gonna kill each other. Yeah? Revelation 9, let me see where I'm gonna go. 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So the things that happen to us is going to happen to y'all. Starting with Esau, Edom, and the 2/3 coon, bootlicking trustees. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, T.D. Jakes, Puff Daddy and company, you fucking Freemasons, you guys that's into politics, hell, everybody that votes, everybody that talk about us, they army can't beat our army. Y'all all gonna die with this place. Huh? Let's get some more on that. Let's talk about death, man, and deliverance. This is Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice saying, come out of her, my people. Yashala, so-called black man, Hispanic, Native American, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you will not receive of her plagues. This place has to answer for slavery, okay? For everything that they did in between time. For everything that they did to our beautiful house. The earth is our house. The waters are polluted. You got a lot of animals that then ran into the deep bush so that they don't become extinct. And now you got cartoons and movies depicting these creatures as if they never existed or if they gone. They still here. The Lord didn't make nothing to be destroyed. Everything's still here. But they taught us a lie, and you're going to pay for it. Even our people that's going to pay for it, that votes, and that do everything that I just said, bro, that just live that American lifestyle and looks at America as us. I don't say us, and if I do say it, it slips the fuck out. Us. Nah, I didn't come here. I hate this goddamn place, bruh. You come here, like soldiers say, man, I'm committed involuntary through the years, man. I want to go home. Well, where is home? This is Baruch 2:30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. That's us, baby. We back. And shall know that I am the Lord their power, and I will give them a heart and ears to hear. We can understand the scriptures, and we can see, and we can hear. We're not fake woke. We're woke. Okay? We're not like these dumb women that claim to be woke and have this new information, but got perms in their head and wigs. Fuck out of here. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. Call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And we're going to continue to call upon his name. Continue to praise his name. Continue to tell him to speed up time. Continue to tell him to destroy this place. Continue to tell him to incite Donald Trump to bring forth prophecy. And return from their stiff neck. Stop sinning. Put the blunts down. Put the cigarettes down. Put the guns down towards your brother unless he's trying to run in your house and kill you and or rob you. Put the false doctrines down. Put the ballots down. And from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. Our daddies was coons. No honor, no respect. All right, Daddy, thank you for getting me here. Get the fuck up and out of here. You fell on your face to a whiteboard. Get out my face. You tried to make me worship this whiteboard. You made me go to church every week to worship a whiteboard. Get the fuck out my face. See you in the kingdom as my son. I'll be Rather Zion, part of their number. And I will bring them again. That's what salvation is. I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. We'll be able to practice the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, and that's when we're really free. We'll be able to exact judgment. We'll be able to have our wives and our women under one roof, together and in harmony. We'll be able to drink clean water and eat clean food, and we'll be able to praise our Lord openly. And he acknowledge us openly and reward us openly. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people out of Israel, out of the land that I have given them. That's a promise. That's salvation. And guess when salvation comes? In the end. In the end. So keep teaching. Keep toiling. Let me show you something about salvation. Just because you come into the truth and you learn the truth doesn't mean you leave in here in the truth. This is Revelation 2:26, one of my favorites. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end. So he that doesn't go off, he that doesn't go into his own brain and try to figure things out, he that sticks to the script until the end. No jabs, no M to the O to the T to the B, and no compromising. And keeping my works to the end. To him will I give power over the nations. Okay? So you fight, and you're fighting to the end, man. That's who the Lord is going to deliver. That's who the Lord is going to save. That's who's going to be able to walk upon the corpses of their enemies. That's who's going to get up out of this place, man. That's who's going to be delivered. And with that, I want to give all infinite honors, praises and glory too. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Habakwakwadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. And to the other Akim out there pushing this truth into the four winds. Keep pushing, Akim. Kwam Yashirala, a ball. Until next time, Akim. Say something else. To the people that come on here and leave a comment, they don't allow me to see them. I can see how many comments been left, but I can't read them in real time and I can't read them afterwards. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another page, a backup page, and I'm gonna run them simultaneously when I'm out here teaching and things of that nature, bro. And like my views and everything, they got it mixed up. It'll show me that I ain't got no views, then it'll go show me the view. It's all messed up. You let me know I'm doing something right. They don't want me connected with the people, and that's fine. But the Lord is in control, man. Shalom, Akim.